can hear
Loud
you.
and clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back
there
after
we
that
go.
wonderful commercial.
And we have from the great state of New Hampshire, both Dookie and Horsepower. So thank you, gents, for giving us a little bit of your time tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I talked to you, Dookie, earlier. I don't think you've been amazed at the quality and the quantity of partying that's been going on at Duke Nation at the Hacienda del Duke since the announcement of Duke Juice Concord Grape. And you guys are going on a world tour to support Duke's issuing of this brand new drink.
Absolutely.
Well, so the world tour has already begun. We just take, and there's one going on right now, but everybody's pre-gaming and watching Rick and Morty. But last week, like Ghostface Killer was there. I don't know if you know the Wu.
Oh yeah, Wu-Tang Clan to fuck with.
Yeah, and like he got kicked off the college campus whenever I was there for being awesome. Basically, is all it
For
was.
being
But he's helping promote the Duke Juice. He enjoys it. It's really good. It's like pickle juice in the morning after drinking non-Duke juice.
Mm-hmm. It's a great elixir to pick you up to get you ready for that next night, the next day of shenanigans and debauchery.
Well, which is all there is. Day in and day out. It's rough whenever we've actually quit our jobs to do this. It was unannounced.
Very smart move. Very smart move.
Yeah. There's zero reason to keep working when you got to promote the Duke Juice worldwide. So we're on a mission to accomplish this. I think we're doing all right with that, but like I said, it's just begun.
Mm-hmm. It is the beginning of, I think, at least 18-month tour throughout the various. Obviously when Duke puts out a product. He puts a lot of money behind it. It seems that SpaceX and Legato has not been as enthusiastic about sponsoring his drink, Smooth Brain, Strategery. He just drinks it all himself. He doesn't share any of it. It's been banned from Hacienda. Well, you guys are now obviously you've been there pretty much have moved in, if I'm not mistaken, and they've been living there and just enjoying the benefits of living in Hacienda del Duke, the Duke estate.
Yeah, we have our own flat upstairs, which we used for the act of lighting the pool table on fire and throwing it off the balcony because we ran out of couches, so we had to use the pool table. But that's what happens when you drink too much of the Duke juice.
That sounds like a good time. That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
Well,
No, it's fantastic.
That's one of our sayings, Bottoms up, you fall down, wake up in the morning with your panties on the ceiling fan.
Yeah, we needed to get rid of that pool table anyway. It was such a disgrace to be in there.
We made sure the hatchet would stick into the slate before we set the hatchet itself on fire to throw it. But it worked well. The fireworks were great.
That was what's her name's fire brigade.
Leah Baker's fire brigade.
Yes.
I think their motto is watching the world burn.
That's right. So, what's good is and I liked how both the next morning, Horsepower and Duke were kind of nervous. They saw the pool table was destroyed, and Duke was like, "Hey, we need a new pool table." Good, and that was the end of that. So, hold up, but also let's make sure that Duke, I see you in there. I don't see you in there yet. I don't see you in there.
Get in the room, buddy.
We don't want to make sure we gotta meet our contractual obligations to make sure that the great state of New Hampshire is in all the matches. That's part of the deal for the multi-$1,000 contract that Concord grape is. And I like how it's called Concord grape, yet none of the grapes are actually from Concord. I also thought that's one of my favorite parts of the drink. They're everywhere but from Concord. But you know what? They're still
really
delicious.
hard to grow anything north of, I don't know, Florida.
Yeah, pretty much. Winter. We did decide to roll it out in wintertime, which made it difficult to get any grapes from Concord, as they don't really grow in the wintertime.
Yeah, well, I think what we did was we just used the fermented grapes from last year, and maybe that's why we're falling downstairs.
That is true. Although that is true. Although,
Damn it. I'm not supposed to laugh. No, but like they're good. If you can get back up the stairs, doesn't matter if you fall down them. My motto.
Exactly.
That's right.
And make sure I spend most of my time in the infinity pool where you can't fall down. You just float. I put the floaties on my. You know they have the arm floaties on your arms. I put it on my arms and my legs. So therefore,
genius.
I can't drown and I don't have to worry about falling down. And then I have a baseball. I have a baseball helmet with the 2 cans on it and the straw that comes down.
Oh,
and then I'm ready to go. I'm ready to party with nothing on underneath. Obviously,
you don't have the Duke helmet on when you're doing anything. You're messing up.
Exactly.
Right.
And one thing that we've noticed is that one thing you guys have embraced is that there is a general sense of nudity in the Hacienda del Duke, whether it's in the sauna, the infinity pool, or just hanging out eating Cheerios on a Tuesday morning. You're going to see a lot of nudity, both male and female. It's kind of accepted at the Duke, at Hacienda del Duke. And it's just the culture there. It is so sunny. No one wants to get any sun lines on get their suntans. They was showing off their bods and stuff because of course everyone in the great state of New Hampshire is jacked to the gills. Like you haven't seen them in real life.
Yeah, I mean we basically just do push-ups with our tongues and I don't know, little hand appendages, fingers. That's what you call them.
Yep.
I have to say that I'm very impressed with the large amount of ego that has been bestowed upon the great state of New Hampshire. Very impressed. And I wanted to be the first one to tell you guys we got a big surprise coming for you all at the Hacienda del Duke.
Man.
Mustang
Oh,
Girls Cabana is officially unveiling a nice bust of your busts and your front part playground.
What Mustang Girl does? She makes busts of, how can I put this? Your third leg.
Yes, the kickstand.
Yes, and
or the light switch. I don't know. Depends.
She puts that in a mold, and then she sculpts it on a marble. In her apartment, in her cabana, she has hundreds of various models that she's sculpted from marble.
Only the best, though. Only
the best. Only the thick and girthy. So you guys obviously are going to be having your own your own model of it's called State of New Hampshire Thick and Girthy. And so we're very excited for that to roll out as part of this Duke News. But we gotta go. We gotta get back to work, gents. This time of shenanigans is over. So good luck tonight. You guys had a great first match, a top 10 finish. Let's keep that rolling in a second and finish tonight with maybe a top 10 overall. I think that'd be really good for you guys.
Yes, hopefully we can do. We kind of gotta lay out the Duke juice more often, I think.
Right.
Thank you guys very much.
Yes, thank you for having us.
You guys, good night, guys, and thank you for coming on.
Good night.
Night.
And you know what? I tell you what. To their defense, they've made every match, even with staying at the Hacienda del Duke. I know that there's a lot of extracurricular activities to do. That someone you have to go play at a certain time. You might be doing something else. There might be a naked twister match on. There might be a topless Parcheesi game on. There might be a bottomless wrist game on. Who knows? But they're always able to get to their matches on time, no matter what else other activities going on at Duke Nation.
I gotta say, Pickford. I mean, after that interview, I learned so much from those guys. How can anybody argue whether or not they're gonna get it together and start getting an enormous amount of kills here this late in the season? Unbelievable.
They're fitting right into Duke Nation perfectly. They showed up. One guy, one of the members, got buck naked and then did a cannonball into the jacuzzi that already had 6 people in there. So we knew that he was going to fit in perfectly right from the get-go.
I'll tell you,
bunch of good all American kids on that team.
Very and very impressive front yard playgrounds.
Yes, those guys are.
They have
they're a bunch of
slides.
kids. They're a bunch of kids. Looks like a boa constrictor biting an apple.
It's a very large apple.
Yes, like a giant Red Delicious, not those little sour ones, like the big Red Delicious.
It's like if there was I'm trying to think of a good comparison. You know how big grapefruits are compared to oranges?
like a 4-year-old's forearm
Imagine-
holding a grapefruit.
Imagine a grapefruit of a grapefruit of a grapefruit.
Wow, that's some Inception stuff
Yes.
right there.
Yes.
Okay, so now, okay, yeah, I thought that was Sushi's about tequila shots. I'd love tequila shots to go up there in Campo Militar, up there and getting some loot, not worried about it. And then, of course, Misfire jumped El Azahar and was lucky enough to jump right on top of the Tier 1 scabs. So this should be interesting. This is going to be difficult.